Most expensive house in the world. Do you know that according to recent estimates, only a handful of homes around the world are worth $300 million? There are even less houses that are even worth more than $300 million. The world's most valuable residence is thought to be the home of Great Britain's Queen II, Buckingham Palace, which is worth around $1.55 billion. The Queen does not own the palace, it's held in trust. However, it's still a house, right? Antilia, valued at $1 billion, in Mumbai, is the world's most expensive private home after Buckingham Palace, which is open to the public. The chairperson of Reliance Industries, the richest person in India, owns it. Today, we will tell you about the Buckingham Palace and why this house is so expensive. Although it's unlikely to come on the market anytime soon, the palatial residence of Great Britain's Queen Elizabeth II is generally agreed to be the world's most valuable residence, estimated by Money Magazine, among others, to be worth some $1.55 billion. Part of that price tag may be due to the palace's royal provenance, and part to its location in London, a city whose land is among the world's most expensive. However, the building is not too shabby either. We can say that there are many factors involved in its cost. George III bought Buckingham Palace in 1761 for his wife Queen Charlotte to use as a comfortable family home close to St. James's Place, where many court functions were held. Buckingham House became known as the Queen's House, and 14 of George III's 15 children were born there. Buckingham Palace has 775 rooms, including 52 bedrooms for the royals and their guests, 188 bedrooms for staff, 78 bathrooms, and 92 offices. This is in addition to the 19 staterooms, among them a state dining room, music room, and, an obvious necessity for any sitting monarch, a throne room. The ballroom is a more recent addition. Built by Queen Victoria in time to celebrate the end of the Crimean War in 1856, Buckingham Palace is often a focal point for significant national celebrations and commemorations. In 2002, a music concert was staged in the garden of Buckingham Palace to mark the Queen's Golden Jubilee, which included an unforgettable performance of God Save the Queen by Brian May from the roof of the palace, and at Her Majesty's Diamond Jubilee celebrations in 2012, members of the public were invited to have a special picnic in the Buckingham Palace garden. The balcony of Buckingham Palace is one of the most famous in the world. The first recorded royal balcony appearance took place in 1851 when Queen Victoria stepped onto it during celebrations for the opening of the Great Exhibition. If we want to see the most expensive house in the world, then it is no doubt the Buckingham Palace is. But if we want to see the most expensive house owned privately, then we can say it is Antilia of Mumbai. Both of these houses have their own level of charm. For some, houses are just to provide shelter, and then for some, house can be a symbol of luxury. However, for some, houses is the place of comfort and what a person needs more than a house with all the possible comforts at one place.